Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and Liverpool have gone ahead and won their game against Wolves, meaning that they are top of the Premier League table for tonight and for at least 1 week because of what happened before their game. So let's go ahead and talk about it. As I said before, the Liverpool's game started, already certain results had happened. Arsenal won against Leicester 4-2. That was quite a good win. And then Manchester City had dropped points against Newcastle, so that meant Liverpool had a great chance of going at the top of the Premier League if they won against Liverpool. So they had that bit of a pressure, added pressure for the game. Already everybody expected Liverpool to win that game because of how bad Wolves have been. Wolves were 28th when the weekend started, so everybody expected Liverpool to go ahead and get that win, and they won that game. Speaking of the game, it started, even to be very honest with you, Liverpool for the first 10-15 minutes they were more in control. They had the possession and they created a couple of good chances, but they were never really able to threaten Wolves that much in that early period. Wolves sort of made a comeback in the next 10 to 15 minutes of the game. Like the first 30 minutes, I would say it was evenly divided amongst the two teams. Both teams are trying to get authority in the game, trying to get a goal and take the lead, but both of them were not really able to get past each other until late in the half, where Liverpool go ahead and they get the lead, and that sort of changed the complexion of the game. Liverpool get the lead and we go into the second half with Liverpool leading. A second half comes in and Wolves themselves, they get a goal back and it becomes a 1-1, and that was quite interesting. Like Wolves, they came out in the second half firing on all cylinders, and they really deserved at that point, in my opinion, to get that second goal. And then Liverpool, they never really gave up, and they go ahead and they get the goal, they get the penalty, and Mohamed Salah steps up and he scores that a penalty, and it becomes a 2-1. And after that it became quite an open game, both teams really going for it. Wolves trying to get the equalizer, Liverpool trying to score another goal to make sure the game is put to bed, but the game ends 2-1. I expected, this was my prediction. I thought Liverpool were going to win and they were going to win 2-1. I thought that it was going to be not that close, but I thought they would win this game quite comfortably. You could say that they were quite comfortable even in the second half, even in the first half. Wolves were really good. I would say I would props to Wolverhampton Wanderers. They played really good against the Liverpool side, which everybody expected which everybody expected that Wolves were going to lose, but Wolves really put up a fight in that game. So I think they should be in a way a bit proud of themselves for their performance, but they are still winless. It's now 6 games in the Premier League and they are still winless. They're still at 20th in the league, so that's another blow. Nobody really expected Wolves to have a season like that. 6 games have gone by and they are still struggling at the bottom of the table, and I think this performance would give them some encouragement, some hope that they can get out of that rut. I would say that Wolves, they need just 1 win. That is the hoodoo on their back. If they get that 1 win, then they might be able to get out of the relegation and start fighting to stay in the Premier League, because I have not really seen anybody make a prediction that Wolves were going to down before the start of the season. So that they scored, I predicted a respectable mid-table finish. I think I saw 12 or 13, one of those positions for Wolves, but the way they are playing, it is really now it's starting to become a problem, because as I said, 6 games in, the caps are starting to emerge, the trends are starting to set in the league, and where people are going to finish. So Wolves rock bottom at the moment, winless along with Leicester, so it is a big problem and they need to do something really quick if they want to stay in the league. Liverpool, I think they, as I said, they needed to go get the job done, and they got the job done. A really a comprehensive win. It might say 2-1, but I think it could easily have been a couple of more goals. They could have been by an even bigger margin, if we are being very honest with you. I think it was a good performance that they go to the top of the league at least for a week, because City drop points and United and Spurs, now nobody can catch them apart from Aston Villa. Villa are the only ones that can catch Liverpool, but even if Villa win, Liverpool's goal difference is so much better. It is +10 at the moment and Villa are +3. so we have to somehow get a +8 in that game tomorrow if they win that one. So I don't think that's gonna happen. So I think Liverpool are gonna stay at the top of the Premier League for at least a week. If we are being very honest, it's getting tight up there. As I said, coming into the game, they knew that Arsenal had done the job. After all that happened in Arsenal's game, after City dropped points, now it becomes really tight at the top. Chelsea won, Arsenal won, City dropped the points, so it became very important for Liverpool to win the game to get to the top of the table. Just like 1 or 2 points separates the front 6 or 7 teams in the Premier League. That shows how good it is, how good the Premier League is at this season, and how tight it is going to be. Like we all expected it to happen. Now it is clearly showing that every single point is gonna matter. So it was important for Liverpool to get that win. And as I said, they got the job done. They played really good. Like I've been very impressed with the way Onslaught has drilled his team. They are looking really good. Will they be able to challenge for the title? I'm still doubtful. I'll be very honest with you. I think it's going to be a 2-horse race between Arsenal and City, and I think if it's a 2-horse race, I think it favors City. As an Arsenal fan, I would want more teams to be in that title race. I would want Chelsea to fight more. I would want Liverpool to go up until the end, not just for the league to be be more entertaining, just for it puts more pressure on City, because they have a lot more challengers, and same for Arsenal as well. Like they then have to think about not just Manchester City, they have to think about others as well. And I think it can happen this season. I'm not going to put Chelsea there. I think Liverpool have the best shot of challenging for the title, and I think if there's any other team who I think can really go deep, I would say again, I'm going to go for Unai Emery's Aston Villa. I think he's doing a great job. Even before the predictions were came in, a lot of people were really surprised that none of the people put Aston Villa at top 4, because everybody expected a drop for Villa. I did not see that. I predicted them to finish 4th, and I think they could be one of the teams that continuously win the games, and maybe be in that title picture until Christmas period at least. I think it is going to be very tight this year, and I think Liverpool winning this game was hugely important for them, and I think it is gonna continue every week. They now have a week's rest until next weekend, so they can prepare for our next game. Every weekend is it's basically like it's like a cup game. It's just 6 games in, but we all knew how important it was for Liverpool to win, for Arsenal to win, for even Chelsea to win. Like now they are 4th Chelsea, and they're like a couple of points behind Liverpool. So that shows you how close it is. Nobody really expected Chelsea to be here, but they are right here. Tomorrow you have Man United and Tottenham, and if one of them loses, both of them are like 11 and 12, but the points difference between them and the teams at the top is not that much. So it is gonna be very interesting how the league goes forward. All in all, great day for Liverpool, great performance by them. They got the points that they needed. They are top of the league, and they would be very happy. Wolves on the other hand, like really disappointed. Another defeat, a rock bottom at the table, and it's gonna be a long week for them as they wait for their next game. That is it for me in this video. Let me know what you guys thought of the game, how good Liverpool were, what about Wolves performance. And Liverpool fans, do you really think, do you think you are gonna be challenging for the title, or do you think top 4 is the aim this year? Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 300 subscribers before the month of September, and it is a big task at the moment. Like almost 75 subscribers remaining, just 3 days to go. So it's a big task, but we hope that we somehow are able to achieve it. So yeah, please go ahead and subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.